Hello everyone! So, I can't believe it, but somehow I scooted on through into the fourth round, the fourth of the Best in Beauty competition on Jen Loves Reviews channel. It was so close this time around, now that all of us contestants have become one in a group. Voting makes a huge difference now. I mean, granted, if y'all just don't like my videos, don't vote for me. I completely understand. But if you want me to advance in the competition, you gotta head on over to her channel, head on over to the video. I will leave it linked down below and in an annotation at the end of this video. You gotta go vote, otherwise, well, I mean, you'll keep seeing videos from me because I'm gonna keep putting out regardless, videos that is. But if you want to see more competition entries from me, then you gotta vote for me over on Jen's channel. I would appreciate it so much. You guys are so sweet to me, and I would love to stick through it until the end. Hey, even to the top 3, that I would be flattered. This week's theme in round 4 of the Best in Beauty competition. Cheers, folks. We're talking about some awful beauty products today. Can I get a thumbs up for day drinking? P.S. I do not condone drinking under the age of 21 or wherever it's legal in your place of residence. If you're not legal to drink, you're really not missing out on too much. Cook yourself up a Shirley Temple. That got me through some real rough times back in the days when balloon animal people used to go around in restaurants and they wouldn't come over to my table quick enough. I threw many a tantrum and I drank many a Shirley Temple. I look super naked, don't I? I have a little something on. Don't get too excited. I'm gonna start off with something that I reviewed on my blog, and then I also included in one of my very first, if not the first, Best and Worst of Beauty video that I've ever made here on my YouTube channel. So I will link those things down below if you want to check it out, as well as other reviews on any of these other products I'm talking about, if I have reviewed them. That is going to be this Revlon ColorStay eyeshadow quad in Addictive. This looks like a lovely little collection of 4 different eyeshadows, right? Like a very nice nude look for every day, right? That's what I thought too. Well, first off, the top 2 shadows. They look different enough in the pan, right? Well, the minute you swatch them onto your skin, or at least on my skin, they look exactly the same. Not to mention, they're just really chalky and hard to work with. They don't blend well, and they're just not a very delightful thing to be touching. The bottom 2 are actually quite nice. They are decent. They're much creamier and much nicer to touch than the top 2, but even still, they are not that pigmented. This bottom matte brown color, it's just, a lot of companies have trouble with darker matte eyeshadows looking a little chalky, and this one is no exception. I hold on to it because, like said, I could probably get a little bit of use out of the bottom 2 shadows, but effort. What is effort when you have alcohol? Next up, I've got another eye product, and I am shocked I didn't include this in one of my Best and Worst of Beauty videos, because I really should have. This thing sucks. It's so bad. This is the NYX eyeshadow base. It's supposedly supposed to be a base camp for true stay on, stay put, and stay long eyeshadow colors. No, it's not. I did a review of this on my blog, so you can see pictures of the creasing disaster that is this eyeshadow base, and it's such a shame because it's so creamy and lovely, and just, it feels tacky and like something might stick to it, but then you put it on and it's just, no, it does nothing. I also had a problem with the fact that they called this skin tone, because this is not everyone's skin tone. It's a shame because I really do like NYX products, but I feel like they're very hit and miss. Either they're gonna be really great or they're gonna be really bad, and unfortunately this one goes in the really bad category. Buy a different primer, folks. This one will do nothing but make you sad and look like a clown.
Furry kitty, he wants my alcohol. You can't have it. Have you guys missed him? Oh, okay. Hi. Ow, I'm not wearing a shirt. Galileo. Ow, that's my skin. Oh, you have sharp claws. Ow. What are we doing? Honey, abort mission. Ah!
Ouch. In the same vein of eyeshadow bases and primers and whatnot, I have a Maybelline color tattoo, and this one happens to be Tough as Taupe. When the color tattoos first came out, I feel like the two colors that were most talked about were definitely Bad to the Bronze and Tough as Taupe. So Bad to the Bronze, by the way, is actually fantastic, and I must say, when it comes to the color tattoos, they, like the NYX products, are very hit and miss. Some of the colors are formulated beautifully, I've said this before, but Bad to the Bronze, barely branded, those two I can speak for from experience, are fantastic. But some of them are also not so fantastic. Ew, look at this, it just looks like nasty clay putty. It's just awful. I think when I first bought this, I bought it because I was more into matte shadows at the time, so I went with the one matte shade, but the matte, it just, it didn't work out, this formula, so I don't even know why I still own this. I should really throw it away. It's one of those things where I bought it, so I want to make use out of it, but really, I can't make use out of crap. Like, what can I do with it? Flush it down the toilet? That's about it. And I know, talking to other beauty people, they have either sold their Tough as Taupe or thrown it away, because, you know, they're logical creatures. I myself am not, and I'm sitting here drinking a beer, aka yes. Up next, I was considering putting in a different Sonia Kashuk product, but no, I'm gonna include this one because I haven't talked about it before, and I never want to talk about it again because this is 2 times now, Sonia Kashuk, that you have taken my money from me. This is the famed concealer palette in Hidden Agenda. I feel like when Sonia Kashuk kind of first came around, slash even just, you know, a couple years ago on YouTube, this was the product to get. I feel like everyone owned this product, and if they didn't, they wanted it. And if they wanted it, they got it. And if they got it, they were telling everyone else to go get it. I had purchased the Shimmering Sands eyeshadow quad from Sonia, and I was like, never again will I waste my money. And then I went out, and once again, I wasted my money. I bought this concealer palette thinking, okay, maybe since I've actually heard about this one and it's supposed to be great, maybe this one will be different. No. First off, you only get 3 concealer colors to choose from, so if these 3 colors aren't your skin color, you're effed. Like, this is not gonna work for you. I know, you know, you can mix the colors, blah, 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 but let me tell you, there are only so many different colors you can make from mixtures of tans and browns. I mean, you're basically just gonna end up with muddier tans and browns and not actual skin colors. I'll just say, when I'm painting a painting, these are not typically the colors that I end up mixing when I go for skin colors, and I've painted many a different shade of models in my life. So you also get this powder, which is like, you know, soft and whatever, but it's just a powder. The actual concealer, it feels really nice, don't get me wrong. It's nice and thick, and it looks like it's gonna do the job, and blah blah blah. Like, the first 10 minutes of having this on, you look nice, you look real good, but then throughout the day it just kind of starts caking up and you look like that girl that's wearing a bunch of concealer. I don't know that I need to tell you, you don't want to be that girl that looks like she's wearing a bunch of concealer. I feel like the reason why we don't hear about this product anymore on YouTube and in the beauty community is probably because the hype died, and then people figured out, oh hey, it actually wasn't good. Oh, foot asleep. I wish I was asleep. Last up, I feel a little bad putting this one in here because my wonderful mother bought this for me because I told her we needed to own them, but it didn't end up working out like I thought it would. And that would be the L'Oreal Wannabe YSL Glossy Stain dupe. Now, I have never tried the YSL Glossy Stain because I am not worthy and I'm not that rich. I don't know if L'Oreal is the parent to YSL or YSL is the parent to L'Oreal, but either way, they are related, they share blood, and so this was supposed to be the drugstore version. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I just don't understand how these work on the lips. I didn't wear any lip stuff today because I wanted to demonstrate for you. Okay. Now, what I hear you're supposed to do with these... Okay, I really can't see myself. Can you see me? And then I can see me? Okay. So you put these on the lips, right? Right? I think I'm doing this right so far. Oh, I just hate the feeling of them. I feel so dirty. Ugh. Yuck. So, it's on. You're supposed to just put like a very light wash of it on. And if I do that, and I blend it in decently, okay, I still kind of look like a hot mess, but not as much as when I put the second coat on. Just wait. So you're supposed to wait a couple minutes now, so I guess I'll just... So now that it has had time to set and settle into my lips, see, it just kind of looks blotchy and not so nice, right? I agree. Now we go in with the second coat. Okay, this is supposed to make things better. Watch how things don't get better. Smear it on.
What now?
We'll turn off the ventilator.
Grey's Anatomy! Oh, I hate the feeling of these. From far away and with the beer goggles I've got going on, this doesn't look too bad. But when we get a close-up, can you see how it's like patchy and it doesn't stay in your lips? Ugh, see, look at it. It gets like all like clumpy. Like, look at that. I don't even want to kiss me. Look at it. It's so gross. Then the problem is when you go to wipe it off, you're still like, great, it's stained, but it's stained really unevenly. So now it looks like I sucked a lipstick dick. I don't know, guys. From what I've heard from other people, the other ones aren't that great either. And I don't like the feeling on my lips. It just feels really artificial and like it's not actually sinking in. And it's just... ugh. So that was my 5 products that I can't recommend these to anybody. I don't like them. I should probably just throw them away while I'm ahead. But I'm just gonna have a drink instead and take a nap with Galileo. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, I would love it if you went and voted for me over on Jen's channel on her newest Best in Beauty competition video. I really would appreciate the support. I love you guys. You're all fantastic, even if you don't vote for me, honestly. Like I said, I'm still gonna make videos regardless. Thank you all very much for watching. And I guess until next time, just stay well until then and avoid those nasty beauty products. Bye! Honey, can we get down? Your butt looks pretty big. Here, go on the table. Can you? No?